Hey, how's it going, guys? Thought I'd show you tonight's little experiment. So this one kind of came from this idea that I wanted to be able to like point down at the ground and like be able to pull a crazy geometric shape straight out of the ground. So here's what I got. Yeah, so that's fun, right? Um, yeah, so basically all that's happening is I ray trace to a point on the ground. You can see the little cube spawning right there. So that's where I know where to start. One of the fun things is, though, I wanted to be able to draw in the air when I'm doing it. So to be able to do that and know where the points were, basically whenever I pull the trigger and start drawing this thing, I spawn an invisible backplane right at that spot, and then I ray trace against that, which has worked out to be a pretty nifty way to handle it. Yeah. Yeah, so then the other thing is, when I first start drawing the stroke, I just pick a random color, and I'm using HSL color space. So I pick a random hue between a certain range, and then a random lightness, and then that gets me this range that's always in these kind of warm colors. The other thing you probably noticed is that I got a little bit of sound playing in here. So this is my first experiment using any sort of sound, so that's kind of fun. I'm just loading up some sound clips, and then I basically just calculate the height of the cursor into the air, and then pick from an array of sounds. And, that's it. So the sounds you get can be, yeah, kind of up in the air depending on how you draw with it. So check this out. Yeah. So I don't know. The one of the fun things about this is that I wanted to be able to draw like a whole forest around me. You know, like really turn it into this whole landscape, um, which I think is fun. But one of the problems I ran into with this was that I really quickly ran into performance issues where once I started drawing one or two of these crazy tower things, the frame rate would drop and it would just get to be unusable. So the way I solved that was basically, well, you should know, when I make these things, I'm basically just spawning random cubes along the path, but each one is its own individual object. So that creates a lot of overhead. So when I get to the end of the brushstroke, when I let off the trigger, I basically take all those individual objects and merge them into a single mesh, uh, which actually wasn't as hard as I thought. That just means iterating over all the individual objects, iterating over their vertices and their faces, and just copying them into a new array, just accounting for the, you have to account for an offset. And that's it. And from there, the performance has been great. I've been able to draw whole forests in here and not really run into any problems. So yeah. Anyway, that's about the state of it. It's it's kind of fun. I really like the landscape that you can get going in here, and the music really gives it kind of a weird vibe. Um, yeah, cool. So I guess I'll talk to you guys later.